morning here. I'm getting caught up on Diablo Immortal news for the day. So we have both confirmation that the previous video, which we're about to talk about, does actually work. And we also have confirmation it does not work. So what exactly am I talking about? Well, on the previous video here, Diablo Immortal's secret exploit could be a problem. This was effectively me talking about something we thought it was in the game, which might not actually be in the game, but it is in the game for something else, which we're about to talk about, which is the Battlegrounds. You can queue for the Battlegrounds. You can then go and remove all your gems. When it finds a match, it thinks you have 0 resonance. You can hit accept, re-equip all your gems, get into the match, and basically have the game think you have 0 resonance while you actually have 3,000 resonance or what have you. And this would effectively help you get into battleground matches that are easier to get into. Now, after I put this video out, effectively saying, hey, like this could be a problem, this is something that I'm getting reported a lot, there's Reddit posts about it, etc. I had people go out and effectively test this, and it seems like out of everyone who basically tested, it doesn't seem like it's a thing. Okay, so we had very well-known PvPers test this in large amounts. Doesn't seem like removing the gems is actually a thing in Battlegrounds. It seems like everyone's matchmaking algorithm was pretty much the same. So in terms of, hey, can I queue in the Battlegrounds, remove my resonance, get into easier matches and pub stomp? Probably not actually a thing. But what I did not know, okay, and found out after posting this video, which makes me kind of glad I was talking about this, was there is a legitimate bug that is 100% confirmed using the same strategy that people are literally already exploiting, so much to the point they have like quality of life features to figure out how they do it. Let me walk you through what I'm talking about. So, if you remove your legendary gems, okay, what you can do is you can go in here, and let's just do it like this real quick. I'll do it so that way you guys can watch me do it. If you remove all your legendary gems, just like I did in the previous video. Kitty, get out of my face here. You're on my desk. Get back up on your spot. Thank you very much. So if you go remove all of your gems, so that way you have no resonance, exactly like we did in the previous video. And then you go to the armory. And once you're in the armory, you save your loadout. Okay, so now you have a loadout with no gems. Then you go back, you re-equip all your gems, you save your standard loadout. Let's just say this one's your standard loadout, so you would just activate this one, for instance. And so what happens is you have one loadout without your gems on, one loadout with your gems on. And what people are actually doing is they're swapping over to the loadout without their gems on, like this, okay? Then once they're on this loadout, what they do is they queue for the vault. This is a Immortal's defense strategy, effectively. You raid, you put yourself in for the vault, because if you didn't know, the vault is dictated by resonance. So what you can effectively do is trick the matchmaking algorithm for the vault and be able to get into matches that the vault otherwise wouldn't let you in. So to give you an example, let's say you are 7,000 resonance, but you want to be able to win a vault match. What you can actually do is set yourself at 0 resonance through the armory, swap to that, get in the vault queue. When the vault queue pops up, swap back through the armory system very quickly and easily without having to do all the gems. And now what you actually have is you have bypassed the new matchmaking algorithm in the vault that's supposed to make it fair and balanced. You have bypassed that entirely, and you have set your resonance at lower. Now, I have got this sent to me by many reputable people and many people on different servers, not just my server. We have East Coast people confirming it, West Coast people confirming it. In fact, if you even look in the comments of the video, you can see there are plenty of comments even within that own video that we had up prior where people are saying this, where they're like, I don't think this works in Battlegrounds, but it definitely works in Vault, etc. So you can go through and you can see some of these comments for yourself. So effectively, if you're wondering, can you cheese Battlegrounds? It doesn't look like you can from the resonance side, at least not from the more thorough testing that we've done within the 24 hours of finding out about this. However, this is currently 100% an issue in Vault. Seems confirmed. I'm getting it from many different areas that this is definitely a thing. And people are having like video proof, etc. they're sending me. So we know that this is actually an issue related to Vault. So the yes and no of it is no, you cannot cheese your resonance in Battlegrounds. At least it doesn't look like it. But for the vault, absolutely you can. And it not only can you do it, but it's extremely easy to do it, I guess, because you can just use the armory, which is hilarious. I didn't even think about this, but this is something people are pointing out once I posted the video. You can literally use an armory to cheese this, and it'll be extremely easy to do. And people are literally already doing it, and I guess I'm the joke for not knowing that people are doing this literally already. I guess it would make sense if you're exploiting stuff. You probably don't want to send the guy who makes videos about stuff and get stuff patched the exploit. You're probably abusing it. So makes sense, but I guess I'm a little slow on this one. But that's the good, the bad, and the ugly news of it. Doesn't work on probably the more important of the two, but Vault is definitely exploitable and people are definitely exploiting it. So if you wonder my response of this, don't do this. You're probably a little bit of a piece if you are purposely targeting lower resonance people after already being a higher resonance person. Don't have much respect for that. And I will 100% be reporting this it is already reported, but just so you know, this will be sent over the Blizzard by not just myself, but I'm sure many of other people now that it's in the conversation. And hopefully this will be patched sooner rather than later. That's about it. Love you all. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.